Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is October 28th, 2025, Tuesday, and we'll start with Wordle first. Alright, let's click onto that and play number 1592. Alright, strip. That's our word for the entire month of October, and then we'll keep it going if I don't get that one guess off right. What if it's today? No, it's not. Okay, and there's nothing. Alright. Okay. What I want to do. Lunge. Okay, yeah, it's a five-letter word. Okay, just do that. Only got the L. It doesn't start with an L. Like clock, cloak, flock, block. Just a couple of those with the L. Or it could be like a holly dolly folly situation. Okay. What about badly? Badly, madly. So we've got a lot of them. I suppose I could do something like flack. That would test a couple of letters, I guess. Okay, yes, but also not very helpful, I suppose. Except maybe with the L, it does tell me something about the L. Could it be something ending in L? A WH. Though I do feel that's unlikely, ending in L. I think it's most probably something like that. So it could be an O situation, like Dolly. Can't be Lolly. The L's are not in the front. So Dolly, Holly, Jolly, okay, and Molly. So I might as well test for that. D, M, H, and J. I could do, I'm doing this three of them. Humid. I could do humid. That should cover most of those letters. Okay, so I think it's gotta be Holly. I really think so. With the L there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Nice. Okay. I mean, I need to see the score first before I get excited about. Well, at least I got it in 5, right? So let's just see how badly or how well I did actually. So today's answer was Holly. Strip first, terrible. Today strip was useless. 2,322 possible guesses left. Not great. And then I thought lunge was a pretty good second guess, which in a way it was, narrowing down to 164. Then flag, maybe not as good. Yeah, narrowing down to 25. And then humid is what I went for, and I knew it was going to be Holly. Okay. Well, after lunch, we knew there were just a lot, so let's just go to flag. We could have had Dolly, Holly, Jolly, Woolly. Oh yeah, I didn't see that one. Wooly. Yeah. Molly. Moldy. Yeah. Okay, I did not see that one either. Jolly. Guess oddly. Oddly is a good one too. Oddly. Oddly. I like that. Xylo. I don't think it'll ever be that. So I'm gonna consider that. So we had like about 7 or 8 possibilities there, and so at least I narrowed it down with a good, humid did help me. Yeah, it was really, yeah, humid was good. Okay, so that was a good. So I think honestly, I can't be too mad about this result because first two almost nothing, and then I had to do 2 eval words to get there. So I think all in all, that's actually not too bad, in my opinion. Okay, let's see what else has been done before here. Uh, what's up a second? Okay, Dolly. Yes. Okay, Jolly. Yes. Just for fun. Lolly. Nope. Molly. Nope. Although wait, I think Molly is like, isn't it like a drug or something? So probably they wouldn't put that in Wordle unless Molly also means something else. But then again, the possible connotation, if it's negative, yeah, illicit drug ecstasy. So, and I mean, okay, yeah, it could be a fish, but at risk of mixing it up people mixing it up with this meaning, I don't think they're gonna do it. So probably I can just discount that, I think. And then lolly is, I mean, like lollipop or like ice lolly, but it does feel very UK centric, I want to say. So yeah, British piece of candy also can mean money, apparently. So I don't think they're gonna do that one either. So okay, we ready to test for Dolly and Jolly. Not yet, so that one's still available. Woolly, also available. Woolly is gonna be an interesting one. Okay. Moldy. Alright. It's a good one to spell. Moldy. Yes. Oh, it was just this year, July 1st. Totally forgot about that. Yeah. My memory. Boily. I don't think that's a word. And jolly. I doubt it. I know what jowl is, but jolly, I doubt it. So we still have, I believe, woolly and holly. They're still available there. Those two, I think. Sites. Oh wait, what am I talking about? We just did holly today. Duh. How could I just forget that we had just done that? My goodness. See, I can't remember what the answer I just had today. So really, the only one left I think is woolly. The rest have all been done before, and the others are just not likely. So those are the ones I could think of. There we go. So I don't think I should complain about the 5. I should just be grateful. But yeah, that has added to my tally, eh? But I've been having a couple of good days with 3 guests off, so it's natural that Wordle has to knock me down a peg, remind me my place that hey, you're not often a 3 guest solver. Remember that, you also get your fair shares of 5 guest solves. So probably that's what they're trying to do. Remind me, put me in my place. Okay, let's go to connections number 870. Great. Today's 16 words are pelvis, chestnut, home, hip, select, gusher, trope, back, Kenya, wise, menu, cliche, aware, ochre? How do you say that? Platitude, savvy. I don't know about that one. Ochre. I guess maybe they're looking at share at the end? Like singer, so like share, usher. Elvis, Enya, ends in singers. I don't see a genre necessarily, so I'm just gonna say ends in singers. But let's hold on to that. Gratitude. Gratitude, isn't it like, is it like to praise someone? I'm wondering, right? Is it like that? Is it thinking of? But I don't know what else that is. Okay, leave that for a second. But trope and cliche, I get that. What's chestnut? I think chestnut has another meaning, maybe? Okay. Let's do one. But I think I'll do this one first. I think this one is the purple. Ends in artist, I suppose. I think so. One named singer plus another. Oh yeah, one named singer. Yeah, I did not see this, but I guess I'll say I get half a point because they are very specific. One named singer, like they're known, anonymously as Usher, Enya, Cher, and Elvis. So totally, yeah, that's fair. I'll say half a point for that one. Okay. Hip, savvy, uh, aware, wise. So sort of to know stuff. Okay. So that could be the green or the yellow. Not too sure which one yet. Exactly. Cliche. I can say cliche and hope to get a chess. What is that? Select home menu and back. They all seem to be like remote control functions or something on a screen, right? Like, okay. So that being said, I think then, if you're right about that, then chestnut cliche platitude could be the blue. I don't know what we call this, but we'll try that as the blue. Hopefully. Banality. Oh, okay. Well, I did not know that, so no points. But that's the yellow. Really, that's the yellow. Okay, then is home menu select and back the blue? I suppose because that's got to be tougher than the last 4. I think just like remote control functions or something, right? I don't know, some kind of functions. Remote control buttons. Okay, that one, I honestly feel like yellow is tougher than blue. Really? Wow. Okay, aware, hip, wise, happy to be in the know. I was gonna say that. Yeah, in the know. Okay, great. Exactly. On the dot. Okay. Purple's honestly not that hard. Even though I know it follows the rule of what a purple group should be, like one named singer plus letter or something like that, like word one, that kind of thing. But difficulty wise, to me, that's not tough at all. Most people know these artists, and What else would you think of ochre? I mean, I know another one to spell it differently though, like OCHRE. I don't know if that's the same thing. Ochre, yeah, ochre, yeah. And earthy usually red, yellow. Yeah, I'm thinking of this spelling. I can't believe this is the variant, and this is the main one, I suppose. But I'm more used to the other spelling. Maybe because British spelling, possibly. Banality. Okay, so right, banality. Okay, wait. Let's see. How would we describe that? Something that lacks originality, freshness, or novelty. Something banal. Okay. Qualities like new interesting qualities. Okay, so chestnut. That means that. Okay. Leave that here. Okay. An old joke or story, something that repeated to the point of staleness. Ah, okay, yeah, in that old chestnut. Yeah, okay, I've heard of that. I just thought that's what that meant. Okay, platitude, I suppose. Yeah, platitude. That was like praise or something, but yeah, it's apparently a banal, trite, or stale remark. The quality instead of being dull or insipid, but yeah, a stale remark. Okay, I totally forgot about that. That was actually like a good remark, like a good thing, like I thought. So that was wrong. Trope, yeah, very common things are cliches. So yeah, okay. I still do think this is tougher than the remote because remote controls. Everyone knows that back home menu select. That is to me super easy. Yellow, it's just slightly harder than that. That's what I think. And green, I think was fair. Okay, aware, hip, savvy, wise. So yeah, fair enough. So almost a reverse. If I figured out the blue and the other colors, but yeah, I prefer is right, and I think no mistakes. So yeah, can't be too mad about that. All right, let's move on to the last daily game for today, which is the LA Times Mini Crossword by Elizabeth Sikorsky. All right, one across epic story. I guess it's a saga. 5 across Irk, annoying verbs. 6 across intense enthusiasm, not sure. 7 across Pepsi or Coke, for example. Now drink. 8 across HS course, like bio or something. 1 down marching band drum, snare. Oops, can't spell. 5 down embassy VIP. No idea. 2 down, former UN chief Kofi Annan. So that's not a drink, it's something else. I don't know what it is just yet. Okay, let's do that. 3 down, auctioneer's word. Going. 4 down, Pulitzer winning playwright blank actor. I don't know. 6 across, intense enthusiasm, mania. 7 across, Pepsi or Coke, for example. Brand. There we go. 51 seconds. Stanked. Alright, let's take a closer look at the clues. 1 across, a story. It's a saga, like a really huge, incredible story with lots of, I guess, characters, lots of stuff going on. I think that, but it basically means a really big story, right? I think so. That's essentially what it is, I think. Yeah, a long narrative poem or work of art that suggests an epic, a series of events or body legend or tradition thought to form the purpose subject of an epic. Legendary historical hero, yes, it's gonna be like legendary, amazing kind of stuff going on. 1 down, marching band drum, snare drum, yeah. 2 down, former UN chief Kofi Annan. It's history trivia. Most people know this guy. 3 down, auctioneer's word. You usually say going, gone when someone's bidding on it and no one else is, you know, raising their bid to match that person, and that's gone. 4 down, Pulitzer winning playwright Ayad Akhtar. Sorry, I did not know this person. Let's see. Let's go. American actor and playwright. Okay. He's pretty young. Oh wait, October 28th. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Ayad. Okay. No one has up to right covering various things in the American Muslim experiences, racism, religion, economics, and migration identity. What has he done? He earned acclaim for authoring 2 novels, American Dervish to Roof and Homeland Elegies 2020. I have not heard of his stuff. But that's on me because I don't have that kind of trivia. So yeah, didn't know that one. 5 down, embassy VIP. Okay, I was thinking of ambassador. I didn't know that the short form for this is AMB ambassador. I guess that makes sense. But yeah, VIP is the hint here that you want to get a shortened answer. 5 across to irk is to annoy, irritate someone, right? 6 across, intense enthusiasm, mania, like that's what you call it, maniac, like you just so overly into it. 7 across, Pepsi or Coke, for example. Yeah, they got me that. I thought it was a drink, and it seemed to work for a little bit, right? The R in the end, but later on we realized that it couldn't work with coffee and that. And yeah, it's a brand, of course. 8 across, high school course, HS for short, so we got a short answer as well. ENG English. I mean, I feel like this could be so many things, right? 3 letter, could have been bio or whatever. Just I didn't know what this was gonna be yet, so I had to go for this one down first before I could try attempt 8 across. Yeah. So there we go. A couple of trivia things, like Ambassador shortened to A and B. I didn't know that one. Kofi Annan, I had Akhtar, and the rest are all pretty easy. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let me know in the comments how you did for today's Wordle connections and LA times mini crossword. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye.